Hi, Sinette. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
No.
Okay.
So a lot of people are hopping on this fucking topic, but you could tell the way people take these stances, they knew who they're gonna stick up for before they even got the whole story together. FanFan made multiple self-deprecating jokes before she even got to that table. And before we go any further, let's establish that roasting is an absolutely normal thing at these awards. Now, in these 2025 Streamer Awards, the hosts, the presenters, they were meant to roast people. That was the whole vibe. Now, even though it didn't hit for me, like probably 99,000% of the jokes I thought were kind of corny, that was the format. It doesn't take a genius to recognize that very quickly. Now, a few people chuckled. Most people, they just try to take it in stride. But it was two tables that was giving stank faces, making it even more awkward and even hostile instead of just trying to be graceful like everybody else. Like, that shit is not personal. They are doing that to everybody's. And in FanFan's case, she made sure to do it to herself first. That's kind of her humor, so to speak. But before she even hit anybody else with that, she hit herself with that. And that matters. And the Kai jokes, the university joke, first of all, that made Kai is, bro, like, why you want to be the only head in here taking shit personal? Like, they literally went at Jason Ween and his ex-girlfriend in front of his new girlfriend. Like, it's a whole lot of weird roasting jokes. Like, the whole thing is weird. I know it is. But why do you want to be the only person giving stank face like that? Ugh. But on the other hand, if I'm Kai, I'm not in no playful mood. Like, I'm in kind of like a chill, neutral, serious mood today. So I'm gonna just let my feelings be known with my facial expressions. That's also valid. But I gotta keep it a buck. That university joke was probably the least offensive joke out of all the jokes I heard. And then the looking like Diddy joke, that's not some out of left field. That is an established thing. Like, she's pulling from a joke that is already established. And she's making what is known as a reference. If you use your higher brain power, you could put that shit together. It doesn't make the whole night's jokes any less corny, but at least you could deduce that that shit is not personal. And then I hear some people, yeah, so I know that was established already. That was about another joke. But still, what do you mean, but still? Like, that's the whole point, to make your but still invalid. Like, that argument is so like, okay, so I get this proof that says that I'm wrong, but still I'm right. What? Get out your fucking lizard brain, all right? Move into your mammal brain, and let's start having a real conversation. And another thing, that table on the left, it's a young man over there. I already don't fuck with him. You know why? Because of the criticisms that people are giving to FanFan. Dumb racial jokes. Like, it's not even funny. It's just offensive. Observe.
Ching chong, hing chong.
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
No, I'm looking up there.
That says Kung Fu. You did say it though.
I didn't say.
You said it.
I did not say that. I said ching chong, hing chong, kung fu. Go for tea.
That's not how you. What the f are you doing? You think this shit?
I'm not laughing. I'm just having a joke.
You think this shit is funny?
No, I'm not. I'm just laughing because I'm gonna get the
you're
chat.
laughing right now.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me to sit down.
Sit down.
You said dogs. You painted me yellow 2 days ago.
Painted you yellow because.
But you said ching chong right now.
Wait, what does that mean though?
It's not a. Those are not words. It's racist.
It is?
Yes.
If you got Lil Tay being the voice of reason, you know we're in a special dimension. And when Lil Tay confronts him on a clearly offensive and racist joke, you don't have to be racist. I don't know how he feels in his heart. But what you said was, there's nothing to call it but racist, okay? He dismisses it. And I get that shit could have been for content. I know how that shit goes, bro. But here's the thing, consistency. If you cool with your boy saying ching chong jokes, and just take away the racial factor, let's just call it a corny joke, making corny ching chong jokes, then you gotta be okay with other people making their corny jokes. If you don't like it when people make corny jokes, then you gotta check your mans on the same fucking thing. And another reason why I stopped watching Kai's shit is because he had people like Rakai in the back. Kai never said anything out of his lips, but people in the room behind him making corny racial jokes. And he didn't say shit. And that just struck a chord with me. But here's the thing. Kai and Ray, the way they funk with each other, I think it's all love because they having fun with each other. It's a difference. Same thing with FanFan. When she has these kind of jokes, it'll be directed at a person that she knows like that for the most part.
Go back where you came from.
Whoa! Whoa! You've been waiting to say that this whole time.
I have.
You had that one loaded up.
I was waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Wait, where do you live?
LA.
You go back where you fucking came from. You goddamn immigrant filling up our country, taking our jobs.
Now, when you walk into a food court in public, like Rakai, and you start saying ching chong, this and that, you're not directing it at somebody you know like that. You are now targeting a group, which is offensive. If you talking to your homie and y'all both know that it's cool, it's just like that, and you guys do respect each other and love each other, that's a whole different thing. So with Kai and Ray, it was cool. It was cool to me. But the way that Kai had people in his room making corny jokes to whole groups, and he just like be letting the shit go, I don't want to hear that shit, man. So matter of fact, I stopped watching Kai's streams. That don't mean I don't want him to succeed. It's just I don't want to watch a stream that's going to make me cringe. So let me put in a peanut shell. If you don't like these type jokes, then don't make them. If you don't like circles making them type of jokes, don't let your circle make them. It's the consistency. Now, I'm born in New York City. I live in a few different places, but most of my life's been in New York City. We don't play racial jokes. Racial jokes are corny to me. So how racial, even though FanFan was self-deprecating with a racial humor.
Could you explain your inspiration for your outfit tonight? It looks familiar for some reason to me. Hammer's over there.
Why would it be familiar to you? I don't understand. I mean, I got it in China, but yeah.
Maybe because I'm Chinese. Maybe that's why. It just looks familiar. Speaking of Streamer University, we do have alumni here tonight. Ray and Tota. Wait, where the fuck is Tota? Oh, he's not here? Oh man, well we got Ray. You're an alumni, right? If only Tota was here, then you guys could almost speak English.
We're gonna speak Todanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually good that he's not here because he probably would have been confused and thought we were related or something.
Me and Toda?
Me and you.
Me and you? Co-Asian?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Quote unquote, doing it the right way. You know, if you're going to do it, at least do it to yourself or be willing to. Cool. It's fine with me because she can take it as well as dish it out. It's consistent. The fact that a couple people at these tables, they are cool with they peoples doing them type jokes, but they don't want to receive it. That is not consistent. That's no longer fair. That is now what is called a double fucking standard. And for the most part, people mentioning races in the comments, keep in mind, Looney Tunes, these are fellow minorities. This isn't an oppressor making fun of the oppressed with insensitive jokes. And her ethnic group has been through all the same things that your or my ethnic group probably went through, and some even more. So these are fellow minorities. And keep in mind, if something is malicious or not, keep in mind context. So my shit is not about cancel culture. It's about consistency. You can't have a double standard where someone can make corny jokes, ching chong, ling long, but someone else can't make the same joke. That's tribalism. And the attitude of tribalism is when you justify your group, but you demonize another group over the same things. That's the exact type shit that we are trying to fucking fight against. For all my fellow activists out there. The head that grabbed the mic, Tylil, Son, like grabbing a mic and showing out made things so awkward. Now, were the jokes awkward already? Hell yeah, they were. But you know, it wasn't personal. You could tell, I'm pretty sure that that was the format. That's what they were supposed to do for whatever reason. But you want to grab the mic and berate this one person over something that wasn't even her shit. Like, she was a speaker. She was one of the presenters, one of the whatever. That wasn't her show. She didn't write the script for the whole event. She was supposed to roast everybody. And if you look at her content, that's what she does. She jokes about herself. She jokes about her friends. They joke back to her in this manner. For content, it's funny. For a show, it's weird. I do thought it was a fucking weird place to do the type of shit that is funny on her content. But son, grabbing a mic and coming at it, like, I get it. Like, I ain't never gonna knock somebody for standing up for their mans. So that part, I get it. But what makes me unget it a little bit is that inconsistency. Because you got a kid to your left who do the same thing but worse. And then you're going to look at this person and violate them for it? I don't know. Tylil's table, you know, when he grabbed the mic, it was somebody else to his left, you know, cheering and shit. That wasn't about checking FanFan. It wasn't about laughing at the jokes. Let's move on. It was about escalating the shit. Like taking an alternate universe. If Kai or Tylil taking the joke, moved on, or even made a joke back, it is deaded. Instead, they made a scene, and then the internet ran with it. And the internet ran with it in the reverse direction I thought they were going to. And that is why I'm making this video, because I thought Mad Heads was going to get on them two tables. But Mad Heads came in defense of them. What? Bruh, do you know who's sitting at them fucking tables, bro? The Ching Chong kid, etc., etc. And here you got FanFan just referencing a joke that other people made. So with that being said, I'm a micro content creator. I'm micro, like your dad's penis. I do this shit because it's fun, self-expression, as an outlet. If I cared any more than that, I most certainly would have not made this video. Because if the whole of the internet is trying to cancel the other side, the side that I'm taking, why the hell would I want to make this video? This might be my last goddamn video. Because if I post it and this shit get a little steam and there's mad heads in the comments saying smackable fucking things, but of course I can't smack people through my computer screen. Shit, man, this may not be fun for me anymore. This just may be my last goddamn video. I don't fucking know. So let me make it clear. You're free to do whatever you want and stand on your views. That's what this country it should be about. But it doesn't make sense that you said something to one side, but you let your boy slide. That's all I'm saying. Do I think FanFan's jokes were corny in this setting? Yeah, I do. I do. Do I think like race-related jokes are corny in general? I definitely did growing up. I'm warming up to it a little bit now. You know, as long as it's with good company, you know, people that you know like that. But the thing is, if you're okay with it, you're okay with it. If you're not okay with it, then you're not okay with it. You can't mix and match this shit. Like, these are values. And your values got to be on 10 toes. It's not on, values ain't supposed to be 5 toes here and then 5 fingers over here. They're supposed to be 10-toe type of situation. Consistency. And I don't know how everybody came up. I don't know how Kai came up. I think Rakai is from Syracuse. I think Tylil is from Uptown or the Bronx or something. That being said, I don't know how everybody came up, but the way I came up, my hardwiring came from New York City in the 90s. And we checked our own. We were our brother's keeper. We DP'd our own. And it's not like we weren't going to get our homies back during game time, whether they were right or wrong. But we kept each other in line too. The fucking ambulances go by. Shout out to the first responders out there. Fuck. So please recognize, I trust and believe. I feel the same way how Tylil was feeling. I feel the same way how Kai was feeling. The jokes, they hit in YouTube videos. They don't hit in that type of format. For me. Maybe for some people. Not for me. If I wasn't in the mood to play around that day, I would have made the same this face that Kai made. And if you're from New York, gas face. I get that shit. But if you have the same type people in your circle, but they more toxic, and it don't matter that he's so young. In fact, that makes it matter more because he is so young. Talking about Rakai, you gotta steer him correct. Like, yo, that shit funny content and all that. But if you say that Ching Chong shit, you're probably gonna create some problems for yourself. Because think about it. If somebody made that type joke to us, that'd be a wrap on their career. They couldn't get a job at fucking McDonald's after that. And so we don't want to be sitting here making them same jokes to other people just because we could get away with it. Y'all say you gotta steer the youth right, man. OGs lead the BGs. Each one teach one. But anyway, no matter who you are, If you found your way onto this video, praise the gods. We have finally found each other. If you're a friend, returning supporter, I hope you remember the mass debate this week. Listen, if you got views that are different from mine, I love you. I still love you. There's so many people in this world, so many different life experiences. We all are allowed to coexist. So if you got her views or his views or this head's views, or you got your own views that nobody else has, I want you to exist. I want you to feel heard. I want you to feel loved. I want you to get married, have lots of sex, have a kid or 2 or 10. I'm cool with all that. My thing is, once again, it is not fair to make this side live by standards that this side does not have to live by. Because if you're a minority of any kind, you female or another gender, you Cambodian, you Haitian, you Nigerian, whatever, you know what it's like for you to have to be held to a standard that the rest of the fucking world does not. And that simple thing has caused so much pain and setback. And a lot of people could have became friends will never end up becoming friends. And I just think, personally, it's a simple thing. It's harmless unless you've been through it. If you've been through it, it's evil, bro. It's evil. So if you don't like that shit happening to you, don't do that shit, bro. That's it. Like, if people violate, they make a mistake and they apologize. Yo, my bad. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm better now. That's all you need to do. We human. I done violated a handful of times in my life. It's been a couple times where I probably shouldn't even be around. I violated the wrong people a couple times when I was younger, but I was given a chance to realize there's some real life goddamn consequences. And I was given an opportunity to rewire myself, to update the mental firmware, become a better person. And so that's what I would love to give to Rakai or whoever else. Motherfucking I Show Speed. He was doing that ching chong shit too. And he moved on, you know, doing lots of nice content in the Asiatic continent. But he never apologized for that shit. He just deflected responsibility. Bro, just apologize. Just apologize. Being wrong is okay. And then for heads like me, as long as that happens, we can still stay a fan. Go your fucking egos, son. Anyway, shout out Taylor Swift. Goodbye forever for now.